I have my hair down because I look like a toothbrush right now because I need to shave my sides. Good morning, guys. Today I think what we're going to do is get a lot of painting done. I have clay set up for like 3 different creatures that I need to get painted. I've got 3 heads. I'll show you all of them. You've seen 2 of them, but I've got 3 of the heads. This one is going to be for a video, and then these 2 are for dragons for my Etsy shop. But yeah, I have that, and then I have all the feet for them. So each dragon has 4 feet, and then the other dragon creature, because it is going to be a dragon, it's one of my own species that I'm making, is going to have these feet. So we're going to get all of these painted today. I'm not sure what else. I know I'm waiting for fabric to come in, so if that comes in, we might cut some fabric. Yeah, let's just get started. Okay, let me get my paints down. Okay, so I need to color match the fabric that we're using for these pieces. So like with the green dragon, I'm not going to color match right away the metallic. I'm trying to color match the fabric in between, so it's kind of more of an olivey, darker green. And then I'm going to have to color match this for a primer. And this is the body for the other one. I'm trying not to show a whole lot of it, but I'm going to have to color match that as well. That way we can get our pieces primered and painted. Let's see what all we have in here. I probably won't use anything but the white and black out of these. This is all my extra paint. I've switched over to Arteza, but I use these for like dyeing fabrics and stuff until I get rid of them. I don't need metallic yet. I need this set. Let's do an easy one and do the purple first. Never trust the colors on the outside of the tubes. Always like open them to look, because they look completely different. Okay, there's my purples. I have a violet here that might work. Okay, that looks a lot more purpley. I'll go with that one. I'm definitely going to end up using more than that, but let's get started. I'll start with the head because I have to paint all the way around these, especially with the glittery textury one. The paint's definitely not going to peel off of that. It's just going to stick all over it. So I saw in the comments section someone suggesting one of the vlogs be a Q&A. So if you guys are interested in that, I can set something up in the community tab. You guys can submit all your questions, and then I can make just a simple video where I'm sitting down doing just same thing over and over again or something and answering your questions. Honestly, that could kind of work for an oil painting vlog because I'm not 100% sure what all to talk about while I oil paint. And when you're not doing a time lapse of oil painting, it goes by pretty slow and it's a little boring. So if I was to do a vlog while painting, doing a Q&A might be a good idea. And then also, if there's any other things you guys want to see, because I want to start adding like new and different content to my channel. I kind of want to steer more away from like fan art and stuff, especially with YouTube kind of changing some policies involving kid content. I'm kind of nervous about doing any more characters, except for my like original ones. So if there's any other like maybe art supplies or different things you want to see me try out. I've been wanting to look into more supplies used for cosplay and stuff because they have really interesting like foams and different things like that, and I've never gotten to buy that stuff and try it out. And I think trying to add that to my dolls would be kind of interesting. I could probably get a lot more detail out with using different materials. I think I could also make them a bit more sturdy because a lot of cosplay stuff is kind of flexible. That way it doesn't break because you have to wear it. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Would you guys want to see me try different types of supplies, maybe stuff from cosplay? Like, I think there's clay that's technically foam. So once it hardens, it's basically the texture of like posable foam. And then there's other types of clays and stuff that I've been seeing too. Yeah, so I'm going to try and get the primering all done for all these pieces as fast as I can. So I'm going to be kind of messily painting them to try and get them done quicker. Because honestly, this takes quite a bit of time versus all the other details that I add to them. It's mainly just getting the main color down and getting it down nice and clean. And I don't really want to spend all day painting. But yeah, I really want to dive into more original art and kind of stopping the fan art thing. I mean, there may be a few videos here and there that I'll do once in a while, but I don't know. I think I'm going through kind of like a midlife crisis or something, and I just really want to reevaluate what I want out of making art and what I want to put out there. I hope that makes sense. Okay, so I have the basic colors laid down. I decided the scales I wanted to kind of match the fur that I'm going to use. So I used kind of a darker pink. And then I did a little bit of detail on the face, but not much. The next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to take some metallics and kind of go over different portions of the face to make them look a bit more shimmery. And then we might add some white highlights here and there and call these clay pieces done. Then we can move on to the green dragon. Since the fabric's going to be sequins, everything's going to be kind of glittery anyways, so I don't want the clay pieces to be too dull against the fabric. So I'm going to just do a few highlights. Then also I kind of got a tiny bit of paint on the glittery gem that I used, so I really can't get it off, so I might paint over it a little bit with the shimmeriness to kind of hide that. So we'll see how that goes. I think this one's going to look really galaxy when it's done. So we may call this a galaxy dragon. Or an alien galaxy dragon. I don't know. That sounds kind of cool. Alien galaxy dragon. Okay, that actually doesn't look bad. Okay. You know, when I first did the clay pieces for this one, I ended up, like, kind of almost hating them because they were just kind of off to me. But now that they're painted and they look so alien-like, I actually am, like, loving them. I think they look really cool. Every now and again, a piece just doesn't look right. And you can either give up on it and try something else, or you could just keep messing with it until you like it. I mean, you already don't like it, so you might as well just keep messing with it until you do like it. You can't make it much worse. Okay, so I got the painting for the two dragons done. I think the colors came out really good. They're very similar to the fabric colors. And now I need to start on this piece over here for a video. So I'm going to have to do a time lapse of that, so I can't really record it for the vlog. Plus, I don't want to give too much away for that piece. So I'm going to get that done, and then we will probably resin these or start on something else. Okay guys, so I'm going to take a break on the painting because my fabric finally came. I'm so excited. I'm going to show you what I have and then we're going to start cutting some of it out. So I have this one kind of shorter plush red fabric, and I mainly bought it because I'm really low on my short fur fabrics and I just wanted to make sure I had something. Plus I haven't worked with red in a long time, so I thought it'd be a fun color. Maybe I could do something like lava themed or something. I've been staying with a lot of the cooler colors, so it'd be kind of cool to do something warmer tones. And then this is going to be the one we're going to be cutting today. It's a little dark on camera, but it's kind of like a reddish, blackish fur fabric, and it is fake. It looks extremely real, and I'm really happy with it. It even has, like, once you get down to the roots, it's like darker, kind of like grayer, like natural fur does, and then it gets kind of redder, and then it has the black tips. So it looks amazing. It's kind of expensive, but definitely well worth it. I think this yard was almost $40. But that's for the more like fancy type, and this was actually for a commission. Yeah, you guys are probably like, commissions? I didn't think you were open for commissions, and technically I'm not, but I felt like just trying to try one out. Main reason I stopped taking commissions was they were kind of stressing me out. Oh, these are not all the same thing. Hold on. These are for different things. This is for something else. But yeah, the main reason I stopped taking commissions was I was getting kind of tired of it, and a lot of the conversations never led to commissions. It was more of someone would message me, have no idea, wouldn't check out my shop, would have no idea what my prices were or anything like that. They'd ask their questions, it'd be too expensive, or they just never would reply back after I gave them a quote. And then some of them were like, we'd get all the way to the point of me sending them a deposit, and then they'd ghost me, and I would have the listing up, and they'd just never buy it, and yeah, I spent hours messaging back and forth, arranging a commission, and then they ghost me. And it just was going on and on. I was getting kind of tired of it. I was really stressed out and overworked with trying to keep up with the videos. So I just put a pause on it, and I don't think I'm going to technically ever really open commissions back up. But if you guys want to see if I have space or time open for one, you are welcome to message me and I can try and see what I can do. I'm just not going to say that I have them open, because they're just too much work right now. Can the marker die? Kind of. Okay. Let's try and finish this up and get a different one. Yeah, strangely enough, I don't get a ton of commissions. I think a lot of people right now are kind of financially tight, and the type of art that I put out is expensive, and if people don't have extra money, they can't buy expensive art. Art's like the first thing people stop buying when they don't have money. So I've been trying to figure out a way to like have something for you guys to like purchase that would be very cheap and stuff. And if I get really into my oil paints, I would love to start selling like prints of them, because like I think you guys would enjoy spending maybe 20 bucks and getting something from me versus like a 300 that I have to price an art doll for. But yeah, I want to start prints eventually once I get some oil paintings done. And I also want to find a way to make maybe like charms or something. I don't think I'll do the whole like pins, but I think I want to find a way to do something cute and fun that you guys can buy. Okay guys, so I got all my clay pieces painted, I got some fabric cut out and everything like that. Now before I start resining my clay pieces, I wanted to get a little bit of oil painting done. That way I had the space for it, because once I resin everything, I'm not going to have the space. I'm going to have everything all over the place over here. And it's getting close to the end of the day, and I just wanted to get one more thing done before calling it good. Okay, so you probably remember me showing this one off, and I was debating on adding stuff to it, and I decided that what I'm going to do is just add a bit more leaf texture off in the corner and maybe in a few other spots in the background, just because it feels a little off kilter and I need something to go right here to make it feel more balanced. So I'm just going to start messing around with adding some leaves over here. So this probably won't take too long. Kind of dotting kind of effect, and I'll blend it in a bit more too. Similar to the background, but a little bit more defined. Oh, also, after I get this done, I'll show you a few other things I've got sketched out to start pretty soon. I'm going to be doing an oil painting vlog here soon. I just haven't decided how to go about doing it yet. Okay, so I think I'm all done. I really like the little textury bits. I decided to do some over here, here, and over down here, of course, because of the one giant empty spot that I wanted to fill. But yeah, I just need to let this dry, and then I can probably varnish it in like 2 or 3 weeks. So that means that we're going to start resining our clay pieces. I've got so many to do. So I got my resin out, and then the other things I need is a little cup to mix it in and a brush. I like using these because they're those really cheap plastic bristle brushes that have like no purpose other than like trash. But they actually work really well for resining, because you don't have to worry about these getting stuck in the resin. Because if you use like hair bristles and stuff, they tend to fall out, and then you have to peel them out of the resin before they cure inside of it, and then you're stuck with hairs inside of your piece. Anyways, I'm going to mix up some resin. I'll probably have to do it in a few different batches so I don't have to worry about it getting too pasty. Because even though it takes like 24 hours to cure, it still gets kind of like extra sticky really quickly. So I'm going to mix up small batches of it and get everything painted. Okay, so I got all my pieces resined. They're sitting here in their little foam board. I've got foil down below to catch any drips, which they've already started to drip. And these are going to be sitting here for probably 20 to 24 hours. Okay guys, I'm going to get the rest of my area all nice and clean. With the resin pieces, I'm going to pay attention to them for roughly 2 to 3 hours while they're dripping. Mainly because sometimes with the feet, they'll drip in a weird spot and it'll kind of build up and then you'll have a lump of resin right there. So I normally keep the little brush that I use to apply everything to off to the side, and I just use that to wipe any excess resin. So yeah, in like 3 or 4 hours I won't have to worry about them, but for now I gotta kind of babysit them while I'm cleaning. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, to all that fun stuff, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!